So it isn't 0 dark 30, but it is way early in the morning. I'm at the Bryce Jordan Center for the Builders Association of Central PA Home Show, which is going to take place March 9th, 10th, and 11th, Friday, tomorrow, the 9th, from 3 to 8 p.m., and then Saturday the 10th, from 10 to 7 p.m., and then Sunday the 11th, from 10 to 3 p.m. If you're in Central PA, come on by. But that's not going to be my BA ride-along. I'm going to be interviewing Mike Girouard of Homes to View when the sun comes up, so stay tuned. Mike, my man, what's up?
What's up?
Nothing much. Excuse my garb, but I was going at 0 dark 30 this morning, volunteering for move-in for the home show. So my eyes haven't adjusted to the sunshine yet. It's good, man. It's gonna be nice. They're gonna have it just on the floor this year, not on the concourse.
Oh,
so
really?
everybody's gonna be together. But this is about you. Homes to View, real estate photography. What made you want to get into the biz?
Well, we kind of stumbled into it. My wife had a friend whose mom was selling a farm, and the home on the farm actually in Illinois, maybe an hour outside of Chicago. And they had listed the property, and they weren't getting a lot of hits, a lot of visits.
Right.
And so my wife's friend sent her pictures that the agent had put up.
Right.
And
they just weren't good. They were generic. Was it like a camera phone picture?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And so my wife said, I can fix this. And this was even before we invested money into the different programs that we can do to enhance and alter and fix the photos now.
Right.
But she was able to just find some stuff online and then go in and fix the photographs. And we started talking about it. We'd been talking for a couple of years about doing something together, and taking her creative side, because I'm married to Martha Stewart.
Yeah, she is definitely Martha Stewart's.
Yeah, she can do
spawned.
anything, very creative. and with my sales and my business background, we were trying to find something, and we started to look around State College, and we realized that nobody was really doing professional photography in the area. There are some professional photographers that also do real estate, but their primary focus isn't just on real estate photography. And we didn't invent the idea. I mean, if you go across America, most realtors are using professional photographers. Just with State College, everything seems to come here kind of late. If you think about fashion, music, food, everything always gets here like 3 to 5. So even though the rest of the country is almost exclusively using professional photography, not everybody, a lot of the agents around here are still using their camera phones. So we saw a niche, and we decided to, go for it.
So what separates you from the camera phone generic? You hit on a little bit some of the things that you can do with the software. What does Homes to View offer that's value added and makes the house more sellable?
Yeah, I mean, it starts with the equipment and actually having a wide angle lens and different lenses for different situations.
Inside, outside,
time of day, lighting, everything. So that's a big thing. The fact that we actually bring our own lighting with us. But in addition to photography, we also have a videographer on our team, and we have a drone pilot on our team.
Drones are huge now.
Yeah, so we can also do virtual tours and videos, and we can also do drone photos and videos. So that's another thing that kind of separates us from some of the other guys that are out there doing what we do.
Right, and then you can go in there and play with, even after the picture's taken, you can go in there and play with the lighting.
Yep.
And
it's called post-processing.
Post-processing, yes.
Lingo.
Yeah, well, I'll call it, as the kids used to say, putting a little yeast into it to make it rise. You can use that. I don't have copyrights on it. And how are you finding your business? Is it word of mouth? Is it the internet?
We're making sales calls. We're going out and meeting folks on Sundays at open houses. We've done a bunch of direct mail, and then just our Facebook ads, our Twitter, that kind of thing. And then most of the businesses actually come from word of mouth and repeat business. Once the agents use us, they tend to use us again and again.
And tell me what the best part of the business is for you. What makes you jump out of bed in the morning?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a people person, and it's also very rewarding to help agents and the homeowners when they're selling. The goal for everybody is when they sell their house, number one, to sell their house, but number two, either get what they're asking for or maybe more.
Better, right?
Yeah. So it is an investment, but when you're going to sell your house, you're probably going to paint your front door, fix your mailbox, put some mulch down. You're going to do things to make the place look better.
You got to stage it, right?
Right. So if you're selling a house for $200,000, $300,000, $100,000, doesn't matter, and your house languishes on the market for 3 months, and you have to drop it $10,000, what was $150 or $200 for having professional real estate photography, so that you get more people interested to look at your home? So it's an investment on your biggest investment in your life.
It's a small investment for a huge return.
Exactly.
Is what it seems to me anyway. And do you get a lot of for sale by owners?
We haven't had a whole lot. We're mostly working with the realtors. A lot of the for sale by owners are trying to save every penny, which in my view is a big mistake. That's
right.
All the more reason why. We just haven't really figured out how to reach those people, because for me, the only way to find out for sale by owner is when they've already
sold it, right?
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah. One of the things that I always find, and not to say that you shouldn't try to sell it yourself, but when someone sees a for sale by owner, they automatically think, oh, they're not paying a commission, so I can get a more of a bargain, and oftentimes end up selling it for a much lower sale price than they would have if they had the realtor, and it balances itself out.
It's the exact opposite of what their intent was. They were trying to sell it and save that commission. But my opinion is, let the professionals do what the professionals do, which comes back to me. We're the professionals. Let us do what we do. Yeah. So you sell houses, we take photos. Let us take
help
the photos.
You sell your house. Yeah. And the thing is, in this area anyway, if it's in a 250 to 350, maybe it's not as much of a risk to sell it yourself because it's such a hot market and there's low inventory. But you also want the professionals to be the buffer too between yourself and whoever's going to buy your house. So yeah. Like, again, I'm not saying don't, but it does make it easier if you do hire the professionals, and it is pretty much the largest investment people make.
Right.
So let's get to the family. Now, when we met, you had 5 little munchkins, and I tell you this all the time, I couldn't have been more impressed. I come to your house for dinner. There's 5 of them. They're like your little elves. They clear the table after we're done without you asking them to, you and Stephanie. And then they wash the dishes without you having to ask them to. And I just thought, wow, I should have film on this. So now those little munchkins have you're a pap. You're a grandpap.
Yeah.
What's that? Tell me about that.
Being a grandfather, he'll be 3 in about 2 weeks.
Wow.
It's much more rewarding than being a parent. You're right. My kids were very well behaved. I like to say I cultivated my own workforce.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to give Stephanie credit for that. I'm going to give Steph credit for that, saying that she was the one cracking the whip and making sure that they were doing what they're supposed to be doing. But yeah, so as a grandfather, you get to just send them away once you're tired of them.
Yeah, well,
we're
right on the edge of State College in Boalsburg, and my grandson and my daughter, they live right in Shingletown, so we're 2 minutes away. Now the other kids, I've got kids in Oregon, New York, Texas, and then my youngest just graduated from Penn State, and he works now at IUP, so he's only about an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
I'm just gonna our little Keegan is a grown man. No, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now tell me about the toughest part of your job in real estate photography. What is kind of a grind, or what gives you like anxiety?
BA.
Nothing. You're so laid back. Yeah, you're way too cool.
I had 5 kids and 3 of them were girls. That was the anxiety.
Bam. Yeah, that says it all.
Probably the toughest part is just getting people to try us. Because once they try us and they see the service, and especially the communication, my wife is really, really particular. I can tell you, we did a house. It was a remodel job, and it was almost in Huntington. And when she got home and started doing the post-processing for the photos, she realized she was so concerned in the one, it was a really tiny bathroom.
Okay.
You know,
how it would look.
A powder room.
Right.
And trying to get the photo so that the mirror wouldn't catch, and was really bright outside, and the light coming in, and she forgot to put the seat down on the toilet. When she went back and she realized what she'd done. She drove all the way back to Huntington County
to get the right one,
to get the picture right, to put the seat down. So
right.
I mean, she's a perfectionist.
Detail, Martha Stewart, and you know what? That's customer service right there.
Yeah.
And those people will appreciate it.
You know, another thing that people don't realize that what we do is we will go back free of charge from the initial job for a photo shoot for seasonal changes. So, for example, at my house, I have these beautiful, big, tall, like 8-foot sunflower plants that only blossom like in the end of July. But it's really, really awesome look to my house. But you might have a tree that only flowers, or if we take the pictures right now when everything is sort of brown and not in bloom, if your house is still on the market in a few weeks or months and everything goes to bloom and turns green, we will come out and reshoot that at no charge.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Because sometimes situations change and we can get a better look for you.
All right. So this is the point where if someone needs your services or wants to get in contact with you, how do they get in contact with you?
The best thing to do is just go to our website, Homes, HOMES, the number 2 VU, homesteview.com, and it has all our contact information. You can reach either me or Stephanie.
Give me some. I need 2 cell phones, yours and Steph's cell phone. Or do you prefer not to use it?
If you just go right to the website, it has the cell phones right on there. That way people won't forget.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep.
Now, well, I'm also going to put it up. I'm going to post it so that people can, still shot it and get in contact with you. But I appreciate you giving us a little tutorial on real estate photography, and best of luck to you. Obviously, you can always reach out to me if you need any help.
Thanks, brother.
You're the man. Take care. Good luck. See ya.